What is going on, college basketball fans? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you guys a March Madness formula that has picked the correct national champion for nearly the last 20 seasons. So right now there are currently only 4 teams that fit this formula's criteria, and I'm going to give you guys those teams, give you guys some teams that are close, and break down the formula for you. So make sure you guys subscribe. We're getting super close to March Madness. Now is the time to hit that sub button. We're trying to get to 10k subs. Help me out. And without further ado, let's go right into it. So to fit this national championship formula that has gone back nearly 20 years, you have to have 3 things. Number 1, you have to be top 21 in offensive efficiency. And number 2, you have to be top 37 in defensive efficiency. You have to be very good at both sides of the basketball. And the third one is a little bit random, but you have to have been ranked top 12 in the week 6 AP poll. So all the way back in like early December or middle of December was the week 6 AP poll, and every champion since like 2001 or 2002, I believe, has been ranked in this top 12 of the week 6 AP poll. So all 3 of those combined, there are currently only 4 teams that have that. The first 2 things that you need to fit this criteria, you have to be both top 21 in offensive efficiency and top 37 in defensive efficiency. There are currently 11 teams that fit that mold. First off, we have Texas Tech. They are number 10 in offensive efficiency and number 27 in defensive efficiency. We also have Clemson, who is number 16 in offensive efficiency and number 28 in defensive efficiency. We have Maryland, who is number 20 in offense, number 16 in defense. Arizona, who is number 17 in offense and number 19 on defense. Florida, who is number 4 in offense and number 8 in defense. They are top 10 in both. Also top 10 in both is Duke, who is number 2 in offense and number 4 in defense. Also top 10 is Houston, who is number 8 in offense and number 3 in defense. And we have Auburn, who is number 1 in offense, number 12 in defense. Illinois, who I was surprised fit this criteria, is number 18 in offense and barely cracks in on defense at number 35 on defense. And these last 2 teams also barely crack this criteria on the defensive end, and that is Gonzaga, who is number 9 on offense and number 36 on defense, and Wisconsin, who is number 7 on offense and barely making it the last possible team rank that you can be on the defensive end. They are number 37th in defense, but Wisconsin does fit the mold for those first 2 things that you need. Now let's take a look at the third thing that you need to fit this formula, and that is to be ranked in the top 12 of the week 6 AP poll. It is very random, but it has worked over the past so many years. And those teams that were ranked in the top 12 of that poll were Tennessee, Auburn, Iowa State, Duke, Kentucky, Marquette, Alabama, Gonzaga, Florida, Kansas, Purdue, and Oregon. And there were some teams that we mentioned, like Houston and Clemson, who were ranked in the top 20 of that poll, but not quite in the top 12, who also were top 21 in offensive efficiency and top 37 in defensive efficiency, but they didn't make the final cut because they were just outside of the top 12 of this poll. But let's talk about the 4 teams that do fit this formula, and the first team is the Auburn Tigers. They were ranked number 2 in the week 6 AP poll, and they are the number 1 offensive team in the country and the number 12 defensive team in the country. The second team that fits this formula is the Duke Blue Devils. Of course, Auburn and Duke have been really the top 2 teams almost all season long, so it is no surprise here. The analytics love them. They have been, performing well in the court. The eye test says that they are legit contenders, and this formula says that these 2 teams are legit contenders as well. Duke was ranked number 4 in the week 6 poll. They were number 2 on offense currently and number 4 on defense currently. And the third team that fits this criteria is the Florida Gators, another team that the analytics love. You love them. If you watch them play, they are fantastic to watch. They're number 4 in offense currently and number 8 in defense currently, and they were ranked number 9 in the week 6 AP poll. And the fourth team that just barely made this list, literally the day I am recording this, they were the 4th team added to this criteria because I had this made a day ago, and this team did not fit all 3 molds. They were missing one. But because they played a game the other day and the Ken Pom rankings got updated, they now fit the ranks for their defense. And the fourth team that actually fits the mold to win the national championship this year is the Gonzaga Bulldogs, projected to be an 8 or 9 seed in most bracketologies out right now. Fit one of only 4 teams that history says can win the national championship this year. They are number 9 in offense currently and number 36 in defense currently. They were ranked number 39 in defense just yesterday, but jumped up to 36 and fit this formula now. And they were ranked top 12 of week 6. They were ranked number 8 in the country in the week 6 AP poll. So that is right. Gonzaga adds to the 4th team that fits this formula. So this is not opinion based. This is purely based off of history. History tells us one of these 4 teams at this point, if this tournament started today, would win the national championship. Auburn, Duke, Florida, and Gonzaga. Let me know what you guys think about those teams. But the teams that were very, very close, where Gonzaga would have been, had they not jumped into the top 37 on defense just today. The teams that were very, very, very close, and some of these teams still have a chance because they were in the top 12 of the AP poll. If they can boost up their defense or their offense a little bit, they can fit this mold. The closest team we have is Iowa State. Iowa State was ranked number 3 in the Week 6 AP poll, and they are the number 11 defense in the country, so they fit that mold. However, they are 2 spots off on offense. They have the number 23 ranked offense in the country. You need to be top 21. Second team that is very close, Alabama. No surprise here, Alabama, very good. They were number 7 in the Week 6 poll, so fit it there. They have the number 3 offense in the country. Definitely fit it there. But they are 3 spots off on defense. They have the number 40 defense in the country, so they are 3 spots off on defense. Very, very close, though. Next team that is very close, the Clemson Tigers. Clemson, 16th offense, number 28 defense, fit both of those molds, but they were ranked number 16 in the Week 6 AP poll, off by 4 spots in that AP poll. If they would have been 12th, they would have fit this criteria. Unfortunately, because you can't go back and change the Week 6 AP poll, they will not be eligible for this formula. That doesn't mean they can't break this formula and win the championship still, but they are very close and they get to the second tier here. Then Tennessee. Tennessee is very, very close as well. They were number 1 in the Week 6 poll. They have the number 1 defense in the country, but they are 4 spots off on offense. They are number 25th in offensive efficiency this year, so they are 4 spots off on that account. They could definitely get there by the end of the season. And our last one, similar to Clemson, they aren't going to be able to go back to Week 6 and change their ranking, so unfortunately they won't be eligible for this formula, but they have top 10 in both offense and defense. They are number 8 on offense, number 3 on defense, but they were ranked number 15 in the Week 6 AP poll, 3 spots off in that ranking, or they would have definitely fit this formula. But those are the 5 teams that are close and the 4 teams that do fit this formula at this point in the season. Let me know if you guys want to see an updated version of this formula after Selection Sunday, so you guys can maybe want to pick one of the teams that do fit all the criteria to be the national champion, that history tells us one of these teams will win it this season. Let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, guys, subscribe. We're doing a bunch of March Madness content here on the channel. You don't want to miss it. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching.